Recession is a word being thrown around a lot lately, and seems to be putting a lot of fear into people. So what is a recession, and why should we be concerned? The commonly used definition of a recession is 2 consecutive quarters of declining gross domestic product, which is the total market value of all goods and services produced in a country over a specific time period. The National Bureau of Economic Research officially declares recessions, and they have a more specific definition, but this one works generally. A healthy economy grows over time. Incomes go up, more money is spent, and life is good. So when you see the economy getting smaller or receding, it's a sign that things aren't right. But how does this actually affect us in our lives? It means less sales for companies, who then need to make cuts to stay in business, leading to many people losing jobs. This means less income to spend, which worsens the problem of companies making less sales, creating a vicious cycle. Unemployment levels rise and remain high because few other companies are creating new jobs, meaning money just isn't as easy to come by anymore. If things get really bad, there would be a struggle to pay bills, including mortgages, giving a risk of losing your home. If things get really bad, we enter what's known as a depression. These are the bigger, scarier cousins of recessions. They feature high unemployment rates, bigger drops in gross domestic product, and they last longer. The average recession lasts around 11 months, while depressions last for years. For example, the Great Depression starting in 1929 lasted 3 years and 7 months. So what can we do to prepare? Having an emergency fund to support you through difficult times is an absolute must, and ideally you would have an additional source of income other than your job. Between these two, the likelihood of finding yourself in a situation where the bills cannot be paid is much lower. Another huge factor is to cut unnecessary expenses. This frees up more cash and reduces the likelihood of you requiring to take out loans to cover expenses if you do find yourself without work. Remember that during recessions, the value of assets like stocks can often plummet. But it's also important to look at the long term. There's a good chance that with enough time, there will be an opportunity to sell high. Thanks for watching, and check out other finance videos on the channel.